What's up, digital marketing agency owners? On today's video, I want to talk about one of the key things you can put in place within your agency to accelerate your growth, but ultimately build a systems, procedure, and team so you don't have to do it all yourselves. So if you're struggling with operations, you're struggling with keeping up with it all, you're struggling with having a team that sticks around and actually gets the work done, you're going to want to watch this video. I'm a big believer that EOS, the Entrepreneurial Operating System, is an amazing asset, an amazing resource that you can put in place within your agency. But one of the questions I get often is, I could self-implement or I could hire an implementer, right? Someone that's trained in EOS that would come in and help us implement this in our business. What's the difference? What should I do? And I want to tell you why I found hiring an implementer is just a game changer, especially when you're at the $1 million or more mark within your digital marketing agency. Now, if you're not familiar, EOS is the Entrepreneurial Operating System. It really talks about these key areas within the business. Type EOS in the comments if you have any questions. I have a video that I recorded that walks you through EOS and how to implement it in your digital marketing agency. And it's really outlined in this book called Traction by Gino Wickman. Traction talks about what you need to put in place to get traction, which ultimately is EOS and the key things you need in terms of your leadership team, your meeting rhythm, your accountability chart, and everything in between. But when it comes to actually implementing EOS in your business and actually baking it into your process and getting it to be part of the living, breathing operating system for your organization, EOS takes you through this process right here, which is where they give you a 90-minute meeting to learn about you, and then you actually do a focus day to get clear on the key things with EOS that you need to implement, a 2-day vision building exercise, and then you move into a meeting routine, right? You can absolutely do this on your own at some level, right? And when I say at some level, I mean you could read the book, you can download all the resources, you can install the Basecamp project system that shows you how to do it within your business. But what I found is when you try and do it on your own, you're never going to be able to give it the amount of focus that a third party would. And so usually, myself included, as I look at a lot of other agencies that have tried to implement this internally without an implementer, they only get little pieces of it in place, right? Maybe they'll do the level 10 meetings, but they don't actually do it right. Maybe they do a quarterly meeting once, but they don't have the consistent ritual. And so they don't ever actually get it off the ground. And when you have built a project like implementing EOS, you get zero of the results, right? You just kind of chase your tail a little bit and have nothing to show for it. The other really big reason that I found having an implementer help implement EOS is such a game changer within your business is the whole idea behind EOS is that you're able to put a process in place so that your business can operate without you, so that you can have a leadership team that steps up in each of the different areas within your business. And if you think about it, what you're after within your agency, you probably started it so you can make money and so that you can have freedom, right? So that you can have the freedom to do the things you want to do, take time with your family, take the travels. Really what you want within your business is a business that can operate without you having to be involved in every aspect of it. Because if you're involved in launching the websites, in dealing with the client account management, in developing all of the strategies for the business, you will absolutely not have freedom. And let's face it, you're not good at all of that stuff. Regardless of how good you are at what maybe that you do in your business, you're not good and you're not world-class at everything. So in order to have a high-growth business that provides freedom, you have to put the team in place, right? And so EOS really walks you through how to set up your accountability chart and figure out who the key leaders are in each of those different areas so that you can raise them up, so that you can elevate and delegate, right? So that everybody can do what they do best. And when you do it right, it creates lots of freedom. When you do it wrong, it actually creates more stress and frustration within your business. Now, the place I find most agencies get stuck here when they try and do it on their own is they're the one running this quarterly meeting with their team. They're the one running the level 10s. And so they're there, hey guys, what are our goals? What are our rocks? How did we do last quarter, right? And they're dictating at the team, right? And they're the ones answering the questions, and they're trying to like get little piecemeal stuff out. As opposed to that, when you have an implementer that comes in, somebody that's trained by EOS, that can be there as a third party, that can kind of be there to support the process, to run the meeting, and you as the owner can kind of sit in the corner, but kind of at the table, but not dominating and running the meeting. You can let your team step up. You can let the team become clear on what they should be doing. You can let the team be the one to start to come up with the ideas. And when you do it that way, you can truly develop that leadership team that can start to make decisions, that can start to innovate within your business. And that's why I think having a third-party implementer, while a little bit costly, pays dividends in terms of your growth, in terms of your profitability within your digital marketing agency. I've been doing EOS in our business going back, going like 7 years now at Plumbing and HVAC SEO. And our implementer here is Caesar from the Profit Recipe. And this is our leadership team at a conference table, rolling up our sleeves, doing the work. And the power of this process is, yes, I'm there. Yes, I'm making decisions and I'm helping to kind of drive the conversation, but I'm not the conversation. Each of these key members within our organization are the conversation. They're the ones answering questions, solving problems, and able to fill in the gaps within their respective departments to help move the business forward. So the business can continue to grow. The clients can be served at a world-class level without me personally being the central cog in the organization. I don't believe I could have gotten there without EOS and without a professional implementer helping to facilitate the process within our agency. And now, one of our seven-figure agency coaches, Lynn Askin, he's actually our head coach, is a certified implementer for EOS. And he works with a lot of the agencies in seven-figure agency and outside. And recently did a whole session and a whole deep dive mastermind for our community on implementing EOS within their agencies. And so if you're looking for a good EOS implementer, I highly recommend you connect with Lynn Askin. He's great. He understands the agency space and can help you implement and execute this. I really believe EOS is one of the key elements to growing your digital marketing agency when done right. I really believe that building that leadership team and having an implementer like Lynn or like Caesar or like any of the other certified EOS implementers, being a third party to help facilitate makes it better, makes it more effective, and allows your team to step up. If you'd like more ideas on how to grow and scale your agency, I've got a complete scale checklist that talks about building that organizational chart, key positions you need to hire for. You can access that by going to sevenfigureagency.com/scale. If you have any other questions about EOS, the Entrepreneurial Operating System, implementers, or how to implement this in your agency, go ahead and comment in the comments. I'd be glad to answer those questions. Maybe shoot a follow-up video to fill in any gaps. If you got value from this video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm rolling out new videos like this every Monday at 10 a.m. with some of my best ideas on how to land clients, deliver world-class results, scale your digital marketing agency, and retain your clients long-term. So that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon.